This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Be advised that the views and opinions of the hosts and guests do not reflect those of the station.
Yung isang nakaraang episode po natin, kausap natin si Ginoong Toti Casino. Again, to refresh your memory, let's flash back to Toti's image there. And then we discussed with Toti the questions, yung misteryo sa COMELEC at yung appointment kay Abbas at si Commissioner Abbas. Who is he? What is he? Because there were questions since 2015. Whether this was, and by the way, the spelling is 1B. Because yung nagque-question naman sa kanya, si si Abbas, ay double B. Anyway, and doon sa diskusyon namin, sabi nga namin, maraming mga bansa na nagre-reverse na doon sa automated election. There are several countries listed there, including Germany, of course, on top, and even England and France and some other countries. Maraming nag-o-oppose dito sa SMARTMATIC. Never again, sabi ng Manila Times. And Manila Times is one of the newspapers that has been focused on this because it has a column of alternating writers na laging itong election and voting system natin ang pinag-usapan. And one of their regular contributors there is with us today, si Dr. Dr. Celis, Nelson, sorry. Kasi nga, sinusundan ko yung ating mga images. And there's a very important event that should be happening and which hasn't happened. And Senator Nancy Binay reminded the Senate about this. And this is the obligatory meeting of the JCOC, Joint
Congressional Oversight
Committee na dapat i-review yung 2016 election 1 year after. Mayo na yun tapos na. And it's been how many months? Almost 6 months since that time, no? 5 months, no? Hindi pa nagko-convene. It is now 15 months since May 2016 election, sabi dito sa report, presidential election, but the Joint Oversight Committee has yet to convene, Senator Nancy Binay said last week. Of course, this was a report some weeks ago. Our guest, who is spokesperson of the AES Watch, ACE Watch or ICE Watch, Automated Election System Watch, Dr. Nelson Celis is a PhD in management and business, as well as a professor on IT in De La Salle University. He is spokesperson, I repeat, of the AES Watch. And AES Watch, give us a background of AES Watch, the big organizations behind it, and some personalities, please.
Yeah, magandang hapon sa inyong mga taga-subaybay. Ang ICE Watch ay binubuo ng at least 50 conveners or organizations. Number one of which is the Center for People Empowerment and Governance, or CENPEG. Philippine Computer Society is also a convener. University of the Philippines, De La Salle University, Ateneo, CBCP, and so many others. So we were formed in 2009.
2009. And you have been active since 2009, yes. Very critical of the operation of the voting system in 2010. Yes. You exposed many of the violations of the law. Same in 2014 ba? 2013, then 2016.
Yes.
So you were telling me that you have outlined in your column coming out in Manila Times, yes, 6 episodes.
6 episodes.
And the 6th episode is the 2019 election.
Yes.
Inaabangan natin lahat ng mga kabanata until the 2019.
Yes, correct.
And since you have all this in your mind, Please guide us sa thoughts mo about the issues that are vital for the forthcoming 2019 elections and the questions today.
Yeah. Yung episode 1, just to start the discussion. Episode 1 was in 2008. Nagkaroon tayo ng ARM election sa Mindanao sa 6 provinces. At doon nag-umpisa ang SMARTMATIC na mag-implement ng automated election system. Pero at that time, hindi pa siya PCOS machines or precinct count optical scan. Ang ginamit ng SMARTMATIC noon ay direct recording electronic or DRE technology. Kasi yun ang kanilang expertise. Yung touchscreen ba? Yan ang expertise ng SMARTMATIC.
Pero they only tried it in some provinces, di ba? In
Yes.
2008.
Correct. And then, nagkaroon ng ng mga himala dahil hindi nakapag-transmit ng maayos ang mga presinto. Kaya ang ginawa dyan, na allow ng COMELEC na magkaroon ng remote changing of election returns doon sa server ng computer.
Baka hindi
Yun ang
maintindihan
first
ng publiko
episode.
ng remote changing.
Remote, ibig sabihin, malayo doon sa computer server, several kilometers away. Yan ang ibig sabihin ng remote. So, pwedeng mapalitan ang mga resulta ng eleksyon sa pamamagitan lang ng several clicks sa keyboard. Yun ay
Sa
nangyari
isang computer sa
2008.
malayo.
Yes.
Okay.
Nangyari yan ng 2008. At yan ay na-complain din, pero wala rin naman nangyari. SMARTMATIC yun. Pagdating ng 2010, nire-require ng 2009, nire-require ng COMELEC, ito na yung episode 2, na ang gagamitin ng teknolohiya sa 2010 ay OMR or Optical Magnetic Recognition Technology. O ito yung tinatawag na PCOS machines na ginamit natin ng 2010 hanggang 2016. Pero at that time, na nagbibid sila, wala naman silang makina na OMR. Just imagine that, walang makina sila. So anong ginawa nila? Nakipag-partner sila sa Dominion Voting System Corporation.
I remember that.
Dahil sila ang merong teknolohiya ng PCOS machine. Hindi po pwedeng makisali lang si SMARTMATIC at that time dahil wala naman silang PCOS machines or OMR. So, ang ginawa nila, nakipag-tie up sila
Sa ano sabi ng batas? Dapat yung mag-ooperate ng may sariling technology.
Yes, yun ang sinasabi dun sa terms of preference din sa bidding. And then, dapat yung kumpanya ay ISO 27001 certified. Ibig sabihin, sila ay Information Security Management System certified. So, matindi yung security ng kumpanya. Hindi rin naman sila ISO certified at that time. So, kinuha nila yung JARTEC. Ito ay Taiwanese company na ISO certified. So, anong masasabi natin sa SMARTMATIC at that time nung nag-bid sila? Laway lang ginamit nila. Salesman, middleman. So, they didn't own the PCOS machine. Hindi rin sila ISO certified. Pero nanalo sila. In spite of, during that time, nagkaroon ng evaluation, yung eligibility evaluation ng kanilang makina, nag-demonstrate sila, pumalya. But even then, nanalo
pa rin sila. Nanalo pa rin sila.
So, matuturing natin na middleman lang sila. Salesman, in reality. So, magmula ng 2010 hanggang 2016.
2014 pa.
2013, 2010, 2013, 2016. Ang ginagamit na natin ay mga teknolohiya ng SMARTMATIC. Pero in reality, nung nag-umpisa sila ng 2010, hindi kanila yon. Pagdating ng 2013,
did they acquire the companies that were, or did they buy the technology that they were
Hindi. So, ang ginawa nila, ginamit lang nila 2010, 2013, at nung 2016, nag-produce sila ng sarili nila. 2016. Pero yung teknolohiya na yon ay nanggaling sa Canada or from Dominion. So, ano yung nangyari?
Siguro at this point, ang tanong sa audience is, bakit sila nakakalusot? May kongreso, may senado, may justice system, may critical mga sa private sector. Yes. Bakit nakakalusot sila? Ang naalala ko, madagdagan mo itong is, laging ang argumento ng COMELEC, nandidyan ng eleksyon, wala tayong magagawa, kailangan ituloy lang ito.
Yan ang laging sinasabi ng COMELEC. In fact, nung umattend kami ng oral argument sa Supreme Court, nung sinasabi ni Senator Gordon, dapat siyang 2016 natin, merong resibo. So, during the oral argument, nabanggit...
Anong year yung oral argument?
Itong 2016.
2016 na.
Months before the election.
Months before the election.
So, sinasabi ng isang lawyer niya, ni Senator Gordon, si Inky Reyes, sabi niya, deliberate pattern of deception itong ginagawa ng
SMARTMATIC.
ng COMELEC,
COMELEC ba
SMARTMATIc.
naman, oh.
Pag malapit na at doon sila nagagahol na yung oras at nagiging emergency.
So, nung sinabi ko COMELEC, dinagdag mo SMARTMATIC.
Oh,
Ibig
yes.
sabihin nun, may tulungan o collusion.
Yes, of course.
To use the worst term, may collusion yung dalawa.
Yan ang sinasabi ng lawyer na si Inkin. There is what you call the deliberate pattern of deception. Laging ganun ginagawa niya before the election. So, several months before the election, minamadali nila. No? So, wala magagawa ang ating ang Kongreso, kundi captive. Victim tayo doon.
Now, I have to ask this question. No? Noong 2016, and Inky Reyes was raising this question, andun si Andy Bautista, pero hindi na ngayon chairman
Yes.
ng COMELEC.
Yeah, he was there.
Itabi na muna natin yung question na yan. Marami pang mga issues dyan. Pero ang ipinalit, si Abbas, isang commissioner ba ang tawag sa kanya at that time, ano?
Yes.
And so he knew all these things.
Yes, he knew that.
May shadow ngayon na alam niya yung collusion na kine-question, whether it is going to be later on proven in court. There has been questioned.
Yes.
And he seems to have been part of that questionable arrangement.
Of course, he's part of the NBank. So whatever is the decision of the COMELEC, he is part of that. So, in fact, if I may go back to episode...
Sige.
Episode 2. Episode 2 na yung SMARTMATIC, nakalusot doon sa bidding. Yung episode 3, ito noong 2010. So, just imagine that nung May 3, 2010, so 1 week before the elections, no? Anong nangyari dyan? Nagkaroon ng final testing and sealing na tinatawag. So, tinest lahat itong 76,000 PCOS machines nationwide. So, anong nangyari dyan? Case in point, katulad doon sa Makati, yung boto ni Binay at saka ni Mercado, napunta kay Genuino.
Okay.
Nangyari yan nationwide. So, ibig sabihin, yung PCOS machines, hindi nagka-count accurately. That was May 3. So, ano ibig sabihin? Hindi nagkaroon ng testing. Hindi nagkaroon ng comprehensive testing. Pero, sinasabi ng Sisters Labs Incorporated, ito yung nag-certify na, pwede nyo nang gamitin yung PCOS machines ng SMARTMATIC. Pero, yung compensating controls, gagawin nyo pa rin. So, ano ba yung compensating controls? Yung, napakarami, dapat gagawin yun. So, lumalabas, hindi ginawa yung compensating controls. So, anong nangyari doon sa episode 3 natin, palyado na yung makina, hindi na nagbibilang. So, ano yung ginawa namin sa Philippine Computer Society at sa ISWATS? Nag-file kami ng petition sa Supreme Court, no days after, May 3, 4, 5, na i-postpone muna yung eleksyon. Dahil,
Again, what year again? Which
2010.
election? 2010 naman, balik tayo sa 2010.
So, nag-petition kami na i-postpone natin mga several weeks para i-test lang natin kung talaga nagbibilang ng tama. Hindi ho nagbibilang eh. So, nangyari, sabi ng COMELEC and Bank, retrieve lahat yung 76,000 cards in memory.
That I can remember.
Memory. So, para mapalitan natin. Pero ang tanong doon, kakayanin ba ng COMELEC, kunin lahat yung 76,000 yun, tapos papalitan ng mga scripts o yung program, in a week's time or several days.
That's right, yeah. 76,000 yan,
hindi po kakayanin yun. Kaya palyado na yung 2010
So,
natin.
hindi ba sinasabi nila, napalitan nila?
Pinalitan nila. Yun ang sinabi nila.
Yun ang sinasabi nila.
Pero,
sa totoo,
sa 76,000, hindi nila kakayanin.
hindi makatotohanan yung sinasabi nila.
Hindi nila kakayanin yun. I-retrieve yan doon sa presinto, no? Igabiyahe yan, tapos papalitan ng program, ite-testing nila, ibabalik nila. Ay, hindi yung kakayanin. That's very impossible. So, 2010 ho nangyari yun. At saka at that time, ang sinasabi ng batas, yung proclamation ng winning candidate should be based on electronically transmitted and digitally signed election results. Kasama na yung certificates of canvass. Wala rin hong ganun eh. Wala hong digital signatures. Ang ibig sabihin po ng digital signature, parang ito yung yung fingerprint na ibig sabihin na galing dito sa presintong to sa Board of Election Inspector, yung transmission. So wala po. Wala ho nangyari doon. That's episode 3. And then, ang nangyari din ho doon sa episode 3, ang transmission rate, success rate was 90%. That means 10% nung transmission of election returns, hindi ho na i-transmit. Milyones ho yun. Tapos
They
pagdating
could change the result of the elections, 10%.
Correct. And then nung episode 4, ito nung 2013, 76% yung transmission rate successfully.
So, 24% ang wala?
Yes.
Tama ba?
So, 24%. So, milyones, mga 5 million. Ano? So, kung nangyari yun sa well, walang report ang walang report sa Joint Congressional Oversight Committee kung ilang success rate ng transmission noong 2016.
Again, what year? 2016 naman yan.
2013. Pero walang report ang 2016. So, lumalabas dito talagang palyado pa rin ang electronic transmission natin. As sinasabi nga namin noon nung nangyari nga yung Yolanda, it was the Armed Forces of the Philippines who was able to make the connections doon sa western part Visayas, doon sa Manila. Kaya naman pero sa 2013 natin, hindi ginamit yung facilities ng Armed Forces of the Philippines or even yung mga available systems at that time. So, noong 2030 naman, ang sinasabi nga ni Senator Coco Pimentel at that time, bakit may mga digital lines dyan sa results nung election ng 2013? Ang sabi ng DOST, out of 11 PCOS machines na chinek nila, 7 ay may mga digital lines. Ano ibig sabihin ng digital lines? Kung ito yung balota, may mga linya nakapasok. Pagka yung linya na yung pumasok doon sa oval, ay makukonsider yung vote. Ay sabi nga ni Senator
parang shaded
Coco,
nga,
parang shaded.
No?
Sabi nga ni Senator Coco, ay ayoko niyan. Naapektuhan ako diyan. So, nagkaroon ng investigasyon. Talaga may problema yung PCOS machines. Ay anong lumalabas yung PCOS machines na yun? Yun ay ginamit noong 2010. Nagkaroon pa ng controversy yan noong 2013 tsaka noong 2010 dahil yung mga makinang yon list lang. Pero pagdating ng 2012, binili natin para gamitin sa 2013. Palyado nga ng 2010, binili pa natin. Tapos ginamit pa natin ng 2013. So, this is a Venezuelan technology.
And this technology was questioned in Venezuela in the last Venezuelan election.
Yes, correct. In their constitutional assembly.
That's right, yeah.
So, pagdating naman ng 2016, meron ding anomalya. Pero ang pinakamabigat na anomalya noong 2013, yung 60-30-10.
That's right.
60% ng mga boto napunta doon sa liberal. 30 doon sa una. And then, independent doon sa 10%. Ito ay nakita namin nung during the elections binomonitor namin doon sa University of the Philippines na doon yung aming home court ng ISWAT doon. So tinitingnan namin ba't ganito yung ang pattern nitong election. Sabi nga ni Dr. Felix Muga, ito talaga yung pattern kahit saan ka pumunta. Ito.
Up to down to the precinct level?
Yes, gano'n lang naging
parang may formula na pumasok.
Correct.
Na laging dapat naka 60%.
Paano nangyari yun? Sabi nga namin kay Chairman Brillantes, paki-imbestigahan. Sabi niya, sige, imbestigahan namin. Pero wala rin nangyari. Pagdating naman ng 2016, alam naman natin nangyari doon yung question mark, pinalitan ng enye.
Actually, ang publiko hindi nalalaman yan. Although paulit-ulit na natin, 2 taong pag-uulat yan. No? But it's good to keep repeating it nga.
Yes,
may enye, may letra na
question mark na pinalitan ng enye. Nangyari yan sa PPCRB. So, sinasabi nga ng COMELEC doon, bakit pinayagan ang SMARTMATIC magpalit ng question mark to enye, katulad sa medyo
in other words,
pinapalitan.
kung merong ang diferensya at papalitan nila, may proseso pang
dapat yun,
dadaanan.
merong approval ng top management o ng COMELEC NBAC. Sabi nga ni Commissioner...
NBAC pa, magmi-meeting ang COMELEC.
Sabi nga ni Commissioner Guanzon, you change that without our authorization. So, malaking anomalya yan.
Mabuti si Guanzon ang nagsalita doon.
Yes.
Walang ibang nagsalita doon sa mga commissioner.
Siya lang.
Siya lang.
Pero kung titignan natin, nangyari yan sa PPCRB. Pero noong 2013, meron ding anomalya nangyari din sa PPCRB. Kasi inamin ng PPCRB at that time, noong 2013, nagkakaroon ng double count doon sa mga resulta na pinapadala sa kanila. So, nag-intervene din yung ano doon, yung
Panahon nino yan? Sinong commissioner?
2013. So, nangunguna doon at that time si Senator
Sinong
Grace
commissioner doon? Si Sarmiento ba?
Si ano pa rin, si Botlin. Si Botlin pa rin ang Project Management Office.
Pero chairman?
Ang chairman si Brillantes.
Brillantes na.
Yes. So, at that time, meron ng anomalya nangyari doon, 2013. Sa PPCRB din nangyari yun. So, 2016, nangyari din sa PPCRB. Pero sa 2010, meron din nangyari doon sa PPCRB. Actually, ang nangyayari nung 2010, malaki yung results na sinasabi ng PPCRB. Well, in fact, yung pumupunta sa kanilang mga results, kakaunti pa. So, in fact, in 3 elections, nandun ang PPCRB. Sabi nga ni Mama Bel Cunanan, ano ba namang ginagawa ng PPCRB dyan? Dapat humiwalay na yan sa CBCP.
Kaya ako natanong yung timing nung kung sino commissioner. Kasi yung PPCRB, you mentioned it twice sa mga problema. Ngayon, ang PPCRB is chaired by Chairman Rene Sarmiento. Now, going back, Rene Sarmiento was, I think, chairman of COMELEC sometime 2007 to 2009, 2008.
Yes, umabot pa ng 2010.
Bago pumasok si Melo.
Yes.
Si Sarmiento.
Yes.
Yun.
Oh.
So, again, parang revolving door ang mga tao, personalities.
And then, of course, si Goyo Larrazabal was also part of the PPCRB.
Okay.
Parang sa aming pananaw, that's conflict of interest. Galing ka dun sa loob, tapos papasok ka dun sa PPCRB.
Okay.
So, ang daming anomalya dun, ano?
Ang naaalala ko, kahit in connection with LP is, yung hindi kasi naintindihan ng mga mamamayan, yung maraming problema, kasing dami ng problema ng MRT Act.
Yeah, that's very, very true. Parang MRT problem. And then, kapareho din ang problema ng Deng Baxia.
Deng Baxia.
Kapareho din siya ngayon. Pero, wala nangyari.
Okay,
Wala
we have to
nangyayari.
move on kasi I think we have 2-3 minutes left. Because isang proposition natin dito, is that gamitin na ang Filipino technology.
Yes.
Una-una yung foreign, hindi mo mapakialaman yung corporate issues dyan and so on. Sasabihin nila, we're an independent company and so on. Kung Pinoy, pwede, At saka nandito ang headquarters and so on,
Yeah.
But here, we have a report, maraming mga Filipino technology na pinisenta. And you were here years back, with some of the technology.
Yes.
Sige, please, let's move on to that.
Actually, noong 2006, meron isang grupo tinatawag nilang Botong Pinoy. I don't know if you remember that. Meron silang touchscreen technology na gawa ng mga Pinoy. So talagang maasahan.
Pwede natin examinin,
Tapos noong 2015, meron kaming mock elections doon sa pamantasan ng lungsod ng Maynila.
2015.
2015.
15, okay.
Sinasabi namin, pwede natin gamitin itong parang ganito. It's an
yung mga
ganitong
iPad
table
and things like that.
Ganito mga tablet.
Tablet, yun.
Nagagamitin. Meron kang ditong balota. Nakaka-capture ka agad.
kasi
Gawa ng
may
Pinoy
camera
yan.
naman
Gawa ng Pinoy yan. At sabi nga ni Guanzon, tsaka ni Bautista at that time, alika maganda yan. Gamitin natin yan sa 2019. In fact, sinabi niya rin yan sa Joint Congressional Oversight Committee na hindi pwedeng gamitin sa 2016 but pwede sa 2015. Tapos meron din yung patas, na yung tinatawag na habang nagbibilang na mano-mano, ini-encode mo naman sa computer. Yan naman ay ginawa doon sa Bacoor kay DT. Ayun naman ay naging successful lahat itong mga
Can you bring some
demonstrator.
of these technologies to be demonstrated again?
Pwede natin pakita dito sa inyong programa, Kabentong. And then, eto talaga, Filipino technology at gawa rito. Samantalang si SMARTMATIC, ginagamit natin yan ng napakatagal. Hindi naman kanilang teknolohiya.
Hindi sarili nila. Kumuha sa Taiwan, kumuha sa Canada, kumuha sa US.
Yes. Laway lang nila. Wala silang kapagod-pagod. Samantalang ito, mga Pinoy. Kaya
dati laway lang, ngayon may bilyon-bilyon na. Lalong mas ma-epektibo sa pampadulas.
That's very true, Kamento. In fact, ang tinitingnan namin dito, i-push natin, tayo mga Pinoy, i-push natin itong teknolohiya ng Pinoy dahil tayo, makikita natin yung source code, malalagyan natin ang mga digital signatures, lahat ng provisions ng batas ng Automated Election System, law, may lalagay natin at pasasabihan natin, ito, wala to. Pero yung si SMARTMATIC, sinabihan natin, anong ginawa nila? Wala.
And yan ang nakakabahala dahil hanggang ngayon, almost 6 months na, hinihintay yung meeting ng JCOC para mapag-usapan itong mga tanong na to. Ano?
That's very true.
So last 30 seconds, Professor, please.
So, kami sa IceWatch at sa aming mga kasama sa grupo, no, ang gusto namin mangyari, initially, by 2019, malapit na secret voting, public counting, kahit anong teknolohiya, mas maganda naggaling sa Pilipinas. Secret voting, alam naman natin yun, secret voting. Public counting, na nakikita natin, may teknolohiya yun ng ganyan. So, kailangan na lang natin itap ang mga ingenuity ng ating mga kababayang mga Pilipino.
Pasensya na, maiksi ang oras natin. But we will have a part 2. And you'll bring some of these technologies to be demonstrated again, as we did before.
Sige kami
Maraming salamat, Professor.
Sige kami ito.
Sige po. At hang on, we'll be discussing the youth guerrillas ng NPA. Ano bang psychology nito? Okay, let's take this break. Salamat.